in a Graveyard Keeper last time. Hold on, gotta update the stream title. Plop. What is Graveyard Keeper? Oh, bro, you're in for a treat. Do you like Riven? Do you like Stardew Valley? Because that's really the best example I can give you of this game is Stardew Valley. Like, if you're a fan of Stardew Valley, this is exactly it. Like, how it works is you are essentially taking care of a graveyard. So instead of having a farm, you basically you were in real life, in the real world. You died. Like, you got hit by a car. When you wake up, you're there. So you're back in like 12 something AD. So like you're back in like medieval times. And what you got to do is you're taking care of the graveyard. The thing is, nobody knows that you're dead and you travel back in time. They all assume you live there, and you mustn't raise suspicion because there's an inquisition, and they can actually, like, I don't know. They seem to be like hunting witches. Like I witnessed a witch being burned alive, or someone suspected of being a witch. And yeah. So basically, what you do is you just take care of your graveyard. You try to become a. If my graveyard is upgraded enough, I should be able to get to the point where I can become a bishop, I think, or a cleric, and then I'll have my own church. The thing is, though, is you need to eat to have energy, right? And whilst I can cook with like mushrooms and other things, usually my food is human meat. Like I get deliveries of corpses. So they bring corpses to where I am, which is that was my house, by the way. So that, for example, like they dropped the corpse here. So now what I should do is normally I would go and just bury it, right? But I don't. Because I bring it here, and then I can do an autopsy and start removing items from the body. Including flesh, in which I can cook to have food. And it's super funny because there's a quest. There's an innkeeper, and he's buying meat. But he's not buying any meat. He's buying meat that has a official royal stamp on it. If I can find a replica of that stamp somewhere in the world, I can then stamp my meat with that stamp. Like, package the meat, stamp the package, bring it to them, and I'll be essentially selling them human flesh. And the best part in all of this, the very best part, Raven, if you like Stardew Valley, is this menu here. That is so freaking awesome. Everything you do give you one type of XP, so depending on what it is. Like, this is like spiritual knowledge, this is knowledge about nature, and this is knowledge about handcrafting skills. So every action that I do give me this. Then I can spend it to find new tech to be able to do more stuff in the world. Like build more things, and all that jazz. And there's different trees. This is the alchemy tree. That's theology. I got book writing, farming in nature, smithing, and building. Obviously, this is like pre-alpha version of the game. So like, there's a lot of stuff that's not in yet. The cool thing though is that the game is already released. It's in early access, but not on Steam. You can buy it directly on their website. And unlike other games that are early access, these guys update the game super quickly. Like in the span of a week, I got 5 different builds. Like they update the game frequently to either fix bugs or add new features and all that jazz. Like they're really on top of it. So like that's super cool. That's why I was super happy to back them, because they really are like improving the game a lot all the time. So you're not like wasting your money on like a DayZ clone or something that's never get updated and just gets stuck in development hell forever, you know? And if you like, you know, cutesy, pixely type of thing, it's pretty cool. I have a few episodes, like the beginning of our playthrough is already on YouTube, so if you guys want to watch that, it's already there. I got like 9 episodes there. So yeah, so that's why, like, you know, when you start, you don't have all that jazz. Like, you have to get it yourself. I need more, like, I need more nature skills. Maybe this. I forgot what the buttons are. Okay, I got a few. My inventory's full, eh? Okay, let's go here. Let's go pimp out some of these things. Gotcha, Darth Vader. Thanks, man. It's really well done. So there's these different types of days, right? I call this one wheel day. Every wheel day or Sunday, the bishop is gonna come by. The episcop, sorry, he's gonna come by, and then you can talk to him and stuff. I call this Vagina Day. I call this one Quake Day. That one I call it Crab Day, Penis Day, and Moon Day. That's how I've unofficially decided to call them. They don't have names, so that's why I decided to call them. Remove that. Also, unlike Stardew Valley, you don't have to sleep. You want to do it because that brings you back your energy, but you won't pass out and lose progress or, you know, inventory and that kind of stuff. Like, you don't. I think the game explains that by, you know, from the fact that you're technically dead. Oh. I think I got a crash. My very first crash. I never crashed before. This is the very first crash I get since we started playing the game. Interesting. I will have lost progress, because to save you need to sleep. So I will have lost progress, but not that much. Nothing I can redo super quickly. I played like 5 or 6 hours. Is the very first crash I get for a game that's on alpha. It's pretty good. I don't know exactly what I did to crash. Wait, do I have space in my trunk? I do. You know what? Just in an effort to not waste too much time on this, let's just do that instead. Maybe. I kind of don't want to do that right now. But yeah, there's probably one. Because the flower don't give the XP that I need. But mushroom do. There's a farm too, by the way, Raven. There's a farm here, so I could totally spend some time and develop this and grow stuff if I wanted to. There's fighting in the game. Like I have a sword. I can craft an armor and upgrades to that because like there are monsters and you get monster parts. The map of the world is like almost like 5 times the size of Stardew Valley. At least that's the way it feels to me because it's gigantic. It's so huge. There's even a vineyard. Like this vineyard tech I could get eventually. Okay, what I want to do is I want to get that tech here. Soft spare. Okay, so apparently, if I extract blood from the body, then I won't get malices if I start removing parts. So like if I grab the flesh... Fat. I think fat helps with the malices too. Yes, it does. So the way it works essentially is you have the skull, right? If you go down too low in these skulls, they'll turn red. When they get red, it means that your body is desecrated, if you will. It's not good. So when you put it in the soil in your graveyard, you get malices. Like any grave that you dig gets a starter -2 to the stats of your graveyard. So it's like a -2 right away. If you put it in a body that has like a malice, it's going to be a body that has a -1. So you just put it in the earth, and that's a -3 right off the bat. That makes it really harder. Even if you upgrade the tomb afterwards, it makes it harder for you to be able to get more points for your graveyard. And the more points you get, the more stuff you unlock and things. So by having the blood and the fat tissues removed, it makes it so that I'm able to keep it not red. So this body should be a 0. So when I put it in the earth, it's going to be a 0, and I'll be able to... Oh shit. Which means that the tomb itself remains a -2 instead of being like a -4, -3. So for instance, if I were to dig this tomb, see, it's a -2. I put the corpse in, I get +2 because it doesn't have any malices. Now I can enter it, it becomes a 0, and with that 0 now, if I were to put in like a gravestone, I would get a +1. So this tomb would be a +1. Then I could have like a thing around it would become a +2. And the higher the quality of the thing around it, like if it's stone instead of wood, for example, I get more points. All that good stuff. See, that body here is a -2 +2, so it becomes, it's bad. See, that one is like -1 +1. It's not great. It's kind of shit. It's not the worst, but it's not great. And you know, when you go to craft something, you go to any of these like builders thing, and it just allow you to do more. What are you trying to do? Game? Oh. Maybe I don't have enough. I might not have enough. Oh, just. Shit. Nope. Let's put these in. I don't know what to do with blood and fat. Oh, fat I need for cooking. Pretty sure. There's got to be stuff you need fat for. Ah, no. No, I was wrong. No, you don't. No. this'll save to the game. It was a double thought. Okay, you do that a lot. How you been, Raven, man? I don't talk to you enough anymore. I miss your face, man. Right. So what are we doing? Oh, gotcha. We were working on a graveyard. That's what we were doing last time we played. I'm pretty sure. The goal was to work on the graveyard as much as we possibly could. Do we have more skins here? 3 skins. We need 1 more skin. And we'll be good to go. I don't need these. Oh, I still have iron ore. I do? Oh, but I need firewood. Oh, God. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Well. Okay, I gotta find trees that I can cut down. Oh, this one I can. Okay, cool. I'll just fill that up really quickly. You were busy with Stardew? Oh, dude, this is great. This game, if you want to play it right now, like in the alpha, it is 25 bucks. But you get access right away, and you get all the alpha builds and everything else. If you just buy the regular game, which is 20 bucks, you only get the game once it releases, or once it hits beta or something. There's like I think there's one for beta and one for alpha. But dude, for an alpha game, I'm surprised, man. There's a lot of stuff that works and works really well. There's a few bugs here and there, but like, it's in pretty good shape. You're helping them test the new new beta? That's awesome, dude. That's my job. That's what I do every day. But with double A and triple A titles. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh. I think there's space for like one more. Which is great, because that's what we have here. Here we go. Cool. Let's go.